I used to believe that living while traveling was the dream life. And honestly, it does come with a lot of great things. Freedom, growth, new experiences, but there is also another side to it that I've personally experienced. I first left home when I moved to China to study. It was my first experience living abroad and I loved my life in that country. So it was the starting point of my dream to explore more. I remember watching many travel-related programs and bloggers like digital nomads, travel creators, and I thought this is the best way to live. Freedom, movement, discovering new lives in new cities and new places. I didn't understand how they do it, but it was my dream. And when that dream finally came true, over the past 4 years, my boyfriend and I have changed places quite frequently. We didn't really have a big plan, we just wanted to experience life somewhere new. So we didn't just visit places, we tried to stay for at least 2 months, to dive a bit deeper and truly feel what life is like there. So, in the beginning, it was exciting. Everything was unfamiliar, everything felt like a discovery. After living in and exploring one place enough, we eagerly wanted to move on and explore another. But after a while, that feeling of wandering started to fade in me. So, as it turned out, anything can become tiring, even the most amazing thing, traveling. I stopped feeling anything about it. That sense of wonder I used to have, the rush of anticipation before a trip, just disappeared. Exploring new places that used to inspire me began to feel ordinary. And everything started to feel like just another regular day in life, nothing special. And when you don't have a fixed home, at first it feels exciting, you're free. But after a while, that freedom starts to feel like floating. Like you don't belong anywhere, like nothing is really yours. And it's hard to build deep connections. You meet people and then you leave, or they leave. There is no real long-term community. It can let you feel emotionally tired. When something you used to love starts feeling empty, it can be a red flag. Maybe your mind is asking you to pause and be still. I started to feel like I was splitting into two versions of myself. One part of me still wanted to live in new places, explore, chase the new experience and learn. But the other part just wanted to stop and come back to the place that truly feels like home. Where everything is familiar, and where my family, relatives and friends live. And this is what I decided to do. Living in different places was a great experience, and I might do it again later, but right now this is what I need, and maybe that's okay. We rented a small apartment in this building. It doesn't look very nice, but it's located in the city center. This historical type of building is called Khrushchevka. I'll share more about it and show the apartment in the next video. So if you're interested, subscribe so you don't miss it. Of course, to put it mildly, this is nothing like the kind of place we had in Asia. An apartment in condominium with a pool, a gym and all the extras. But honestly, I don't really care about that right now. For now, simply living in my home region, having a routine, doing simple things, walking, jogging in the evening and enjoying summer in the city, somehow all of it brings peace. Drinking coffee by the sea and feeling the grey weather of Vladivostok, which used to annoy me, has now become one of my favorite things. But this summer is one of the hottest, with many sunny days. It's quite unusual for this place. The heat has been breaking local temperature records for several days now, reaching up to 31 degrees. The beaches are packed, even the city ones are completely crowded. Now, simply exploring my own Far Eastern region feels more fulfilling than any faraway destination. Moreover, in summer there are also many beautiful nature spots to explore and a lot of interesting things to do. Like this sailing, for example, I tried it for the first time. To float, you need to feel and follow the wind. Sometimes the boat leaned so much that I thought I'd end up swimming in the sea. It felt intense, definitely not boring. I was actually enjoying it, the speed, the wind, the sunset, and the way we passed by people so beautifully, catching their attention as we sailed. Over the past few years, Vladivostok has developed quite a bit. More and more residential buildings are being constructed. Some new parks are opening, local tourism seems to be growing, and there are always events or activities happening. In short, the city feels like it's come to life. And as this city is very close to China, many Chinese tourists are visiting as well. So even though I've left Asia for now, and my upcoming videos will focus more on life in my home region, the spirit of Asia will still remain in them. So as I said, this region is very close to Asian countries like China, Korea, Japan. Their culture is strongly present and clearly felt. For example, there are a lot of different Asian restaurants and cafes here. Probably even more than those with local or European cuisine. That's because people can usually cook local or European food at home, but with Asian cuisine, you either need to be Asian or a really good chef to cook it well without losing the traditional flavor. So people love going to restaurants with different cuisines for diversity. So my next videos will be about life in the Far Eastern region and Vladivostok, where Asia meets Russia. If you're interested, please subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye!